Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no, not even close. I was never the shepherd, never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb, the one who breaks the rules. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. A piece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Let these be blade.
reality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in the realm of lunacy, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Leave it to me. Bad timing. Verity shines.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute.
Rover,
Such a pesky girl.
Rover, Rover. I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be... Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed, please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Wind guide me. It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
The water is going down. I can't believe it. Down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him. That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting. Please, save us. Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here? Where did it go? Oh, is that a diary? That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now? Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions: hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it. Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back.
Is that your first reaction? Anyway, you know we could really use your help with this ongoing... We've been getting a lot of missing persons reports. Nobody ever saw those people assault. Some of those people are even resonators, or they've served in them. Since you're always coming and going from the city, can you help me watch out? Thank you so much. Ring me up when you spot it.
The Seance Society. Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution, but how? This is very suspicious, no matter how I look at it. So I'll just go and see for myself. Wind guide me. An unexpected discovery. Leave it to me.
Come forward.
Against the wind. Speeding up. Beware.
Leave it to me. Commence healing. Leave it to me. Strike me from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Leave it to me. Swift and resolute.
acceptable damage. Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. Wind guide me. Leave it to me.
Oh, so you've accepted my invitation, Rover. Well, yes. My name is Laurent. Since you were here, you must have lost someone too.
Daddy?
Now, Yuan, no need to be afraid. She's not one of those evil patrollers. You're safe with me. Yes, my daughter. Her name is Yuan, my only precious.
I am Daddy's precious?
Absolutely, my dear. We will stay together. Nothing. Yes. Once we were separated by an unfortunate turn of events. But now I have her back, thanks to the Seance Society's help. Truly a miracle, is it not? And you, yes, you too can be reunited with your loved ones. Just come join us. No, she didn't. She was never gone. Can't you see? Yuan, she's still alive. Alive and well.
Daddy, what's happening? You're scaring me.
He seems off. Is he overclocking?
No, doctor. I don't need anything. I am not leaving her. You're not leaving Daddy, right? Yuan? Yuan! Shut up! Take your hands off her now!
No, Daddy!
That's enough, Laurent. She'll be safe in my care. You still have other things to do, remember?
No! Don't! Yuan!
Laurent! Do you want to lose your daughter again?
No. Fine. I'll leave it to you.
Now hand over the girl. You see, that man is her father. Why do you want to separate them? Oh, well, whatever. Wan, come over here, please.
Yes.
Good girl. Stay here, Wan. And why would you be concerned? Smart girls know how to mind their own business. Oh, you're quite the fighter. How about... Shh! They're coming. It's the patrollers. We can't let them find out about Wan. Now, if you don't want to get into trouble, better do as I say. I'll explain everything later, including what's happening with the Seance Society. Smart choice. Good. Now come give me a hand. We'll need to hide the traces of fighting here.
Everything's back to where they were. Found a piece of paper inside one of the boxes. Seems like a transaction record. Date of transaction. It says today. Items. 4 reincarnation puppets. What are those? Signee Laurent. Probably forgot to take it with him. That should do the trick.
This should be good enough to get past their eyes. The patrollers are almost here.
Shh! You there! We heard some commotion coming from this area. What's going on?
Nothing, officer. We were just hanging out.
Really? Then what was that loud banging and shouting?
Oh, this girl just tripped over. Poor thing nearly cried her eyes out. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
Is that so? Then what did you do after that?
It seems she can't find her father. We were just trying to help. Right, Rover?
I see. So they're just being kind. I don't have other questions. You can...
Leave the girl to us. We'll help find her father.
Thanks, but we've got this. Little one seems quite shy. She's just warming up to us. Wouldn't want to bother you further.
Don't worry. You're not bothering us. It's our job to help civilians in need.
Trust me, I understand how tedious a patroller's job can get. That's why I want to help. My name's Yinglin. I'm also a patroller. Here's my ID.
Oh, a fellow patrol.
You sure this is real? Never seen her around.
You think I can't tell a fake ID when I see it? Shut your mouth.
No reason you would have seen me. I don't work here. Just visiting Jinzhou on vacation.
Ah, makes sense.
Then we'll leave the girl to you. Thank you for your help. If you can't find her dad, bring her to the patroller station. Come on, we're going, Rookie.
Enjoy your day. Have fun in Jinzhou. Oh, hey! Wait up, Captain!
Do I not look the part? I didn't plan to blow my cover, but that patroller was sharp. I would have risked them finding out about Wan otherwise. You should see for yourself. Let your soul rest. Return to your true form, daughter of Laurent, Wan.
Yes. A puppet, to be exact. This helpless little girl before you, Laurent's beloved daughter, is nothing but a humanoid robot. And the so-called Seance Society. They're the ones behind Jinzhou's recent missing person cases. They offer these puppets to people who have lost their loved ones. These puppets can perfectly replicate the personalities of the deceased. To those mourning people, they're indistinguishable from the living. Yes. With the puppet, she has been resurrected by her father's longing. People gave up everything to join this society for one chance to reunite with their beloved. As for how they got their hands on these puppets, I have no idea yet. Beware. The puppets may seem harmless, but those who got too attached are much more likely to overclock. Laurent's the recruiter. You're the perfect outsider, traveling all alone, ripe for the taking. But it seems he picked the worst candidate possible. I need to apprehend the true culprit behind this group, but this is not your problem. I'm on a mission. Leave now and forget everything that happened here today, will you? Laurent's transaction record. Where did you find it? You're such a box of surprises. Sure, why not? I'll give you what you want, but I don't want prying eyes. If you're really that curious, meet me outside the city at these coordinates.
One with the sounds.
We meet again, as I expected. This place seems safe enough. So, any questions for me? Didn't know you cared so much about me. This is supposed to be confidential. But I've been authorized to make my own calls. My orders were clear. Infiltrate the Seance Society, gather evidence of their crimes, and find the culprit behind it all. So far, I've had no luck meeting any of their higher-ups. Just playing a system for Laurent to gain their trust. So, any questions for me? They operate under the guise of a non-profit charity. The Seance Society lures people in with their promise of bringing back their loved ones. But it's all a sham. You've seen firsthand the truth behind their supposed resurrection. Despite previously keeping a low profile, they've recently become more active and are using people like Laurent to recruit new victims. From what I've gathered, they're in cahoots with Fraxidus, and a Fraxidus intervention would have only made things worse. So, any questions for me? Laurent, once a Midnight Ranger, lost his daughter in a tragic accident. He joined the society to see his daughter again, and he's been feverishly trying to convince others to do the same. He truly believes the puppets are living miracles, a godsend means of redemption. He could have been a good father, but his obsession with losing his daughter consumed him. So, any questions for me? Aside from recruiting new people in Jinzhou, Laurent and I were given another task. See the transaction record in your hands? Some Fraxidus members ordered a batch of puppets from the Society. We're in charge of handling the deal. Not until their collaboration started. The Fraxidus had been demanding prototype puppets regularly. I plan to investigate these prototype puppets for manufacturer clues. But Laurent keeps things very tight. He never takes me to his storage place. It's almost time for the deal. I need to bring Wen back to Laurent before he gets suspicious. With the Fraxidus in play, things could go south very fast. Now you know the nitty-gritty details. It's still not too late to call it quits. You don't seem to be mourning someone. Why the interest? You've suffered a memory loss. I see. Indeed, if they can make such lifelike puppets by tapping into people's memories, perhaps they could help you remember too. But we need to find them first. You can be my civilian investigator. What do you say? Larong and I are about to meet the Fraxidus for our deal. He will then leave to get the puppets at the storage house. I will need you to follow him and send me the coordinates once you're there. And you're in already. Didn't even think twice. Oh, well, you seem really confident. And that's a good thing. They're coming. You'll hide and watch Larong. I'll bring Wen Wen to him. Hopefully he won't... Rise and shine, Wen Wen.
Miss Yinlin, where am I? Where's Daddy?
Don't worry, Wen Wen. I'm taking you to Daddy in just a moment. But before we do, promise me you'll be a good girl, okay?
Okay, I promise.
That's my girl. Let's go. I'm leaving the rest to you, Rover. Larong, here's your daughter, as I promised.
Yuan! I was so afraid. I can't bear to lose you again.
Please don't cry, Daddy. Was I being bad?
No. You're always a good girl. Always.
Enough with the make-believe. That's a puppet.
Daddy, am I a puppet?
No, you're not. Yuan,
Wen Wen's 10 times more human than you people.
You call that thing human? That's just a robot lab rat.
Enough. We don't have time for this. Where's our stuff? Bring them out.
Larong, go bring them the prototype puppets.
Hey, we ain't got all day. Hurry up. No! I won't let you have them! We'll make you regret this.
After him! You're going nowhere either, Missy.
Here we go. Larong's trying to escape with the puppets. Here's hoping that Rover can stop him in time.
Daddy, I'm tired.
It's okay, Yuan. They won't find us here.
Those scary people, are they coming after me?
Not just you, Yuan. They want all the puppets here. But I won't let them. I'll make sure every puppet finds home, together with people who love and need them. I will not let those freaks use them for experiments. Master Dollmaker, how could you be the first to betray our belief?
Dollmaker? Is that the leader of the Seance Society?
Is Master Dollmaker bad, Daddy?
I'm not sure anymore. He was our hope. He saved us all, but...
Doesn't matter now. I must get you all to safety first.
I guess they still have some morals. There's still things they won't do.
I spotted them, over there! You can't hide from this good old sniffer of mine.
Yuan, get behind Daddy, quick.
I'll grab these puppets now. What about that guy, boss?
Ice him. We'll take that puppet behind him, too. Huh? I will not let you... Ah!
Lorong's going to severely overclock at this rate.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
One woman's not gonna make a difference. Get rid of them, now.
Forgetting someone, are we?
What the? Those idiots! They were supposed to take care of you!
Careful.
Sorry I knocked out your friends earlier. We're not planning to start anything with the Fraxidus, really. What do you say? Care to give Lorong and his daughter a little break? There are people, after all. You may have these puppets here. We can pretend none of this ever happened.
You think we're stupid or what? We're taking the puppets, and you're all going under.
Aw, you sure you want to do this? We're business partners, remember?
Partners? You're just a bunch of lab rat keepers trying to play the game!
So they're not up for peace talks. What do you say, Rover? True. You know your Fraxidus well. You've got some moves. Impressive. Guess I can rely on you a bit more. I'll be counting on you.
Let me be your blade.
How did you like the fight? Are you injured? Those were the Fraxidus and you didn't bat an eye. Looks like you've got the skills and the nerve too. We took care of him for now, but there's probably more trouble coming our way.
My, are you worried about me? What a surprise. I thought you never trusted me this entire time. Fine. I'll spare you the teasing for now. Your serious face is quite cute, though. Don't worry. We took care of all the Fraxidus people here. If the Society becomes suspicious, I'll just pin everything on them. They may still question me, but I've mastered gaining trust with lies. It's the key to being an undercover investigator, just like what I did to you. Try feeling your back. A bug and a tracker. How else do you think I got here so quickly? I put it there the first time we met. Don't trust anyone. That's the first thing I learned in training. You may not belong to any group, but you seem to care for Lorong and Yuan, and you want to recover lost memories. I can't risk you betraying me by helping them run off or selling me out. Better safe than sorry. Of course, Dollmaker. He must be a big deal in the Seance Society, or even their leader. We're getting close to the truth, but we have another issue at hand. I did a quick checkup on Lorong. He just passed out from overclocking. Lucky for him, it wasn't that bad. Yuan returned to her puppet form once Lorong fell unconscious. Not even I can reactivate her now. I doubt she'll be reactivated anytime soon. We've reached a dead end with Lorong. Yeah, I was planning to. We may find some clues, but we gotta move first. Can't stay here for long.
Go collect the puppets. I'll look after Lorong and Yuan Yuan.